Hello everyone, this is Homeworth8567. We're back with actually kind of a special video. November 5th is come again. It's that time. Anniversary time. We have officially gone another year on this channel. I know, kind of surprising, isn't it? So I'm just going to run some new stuff in the background, kind of has to do with the announcements coming this time around. Just want to take a look back and talk about some stuff that happened this year, reminisce, release, say what we're doing, where we're going and everything. I know, it's one of those things. Not really doing a clip show, but you know, if I would, I could, but don't get the time this year. Going into this part of the year, I was actually to be honest, I was looking at near done. I couldn't keep going with this current computer. I couldn't keep doing things. So episodes were sporadic, they'd come like once a month, everything was going wrong. Then you saw me throw up the Witch's Tea Party last year. Oh, sorry, a year ago actually. And Nancy got in and helped a little bit. Then we both got slogged up with a little bit. Especially because of a certain log, I mentioned that my computer was on its last legs. Well, 7. We got the new computer. The one I'm using now. The one that is just roaring episodes. So I let Nancy have a few more episodes while I got everything set up, and then, well, and wait for the new one. And everything, and then December 17th, we took off running. The Witch's Tea Party started to really fly. The flowers I actually got through, which took 3 computers to finish, but it's done. There's something you don't know about Lost Dimension. During Lost Dimension, which happened last year, this is why it partially took so long, 1 game capture died, 2 controllers, almost 1 computer. It was that messy. So everything was breaking down, failing, I was losing my sanity, so that's why there was a little bit of a step away last year. But you can see, after the Witch's Tea Party went and wrapped up quite nicely, I was already fixing to get the Dreamin' project going, because I really wanted to play that, but Pegasus Prime wouldn't run, and it was just all over the place. New one, we got it going, I was just so happy to get that one. That's one of the games I've wanted to play for a long time, to be honest. So finally being able to play that one on this channel was a joy for me. Even though the deaths took a little bit. Like really, they took a while to record. Show at the Water's Edge finished up just nicely. We're still waiting on the other part. There might not be another part. It's still up in the air. She's working on other things too, and preparing for her next game, so. Crystallis was a throw in that it's like, I needed something just to hold me over, because I was having problems with the game I was going to run, but it's one of those games I wanted to play for a while, so it was an itch I needed to scratch, and I scratched it so well. Then we went to Millennium, which was way overdue. But I wanted this one to run right, and it did. As always, it gets copyright claims because of stuff. It's happened every single game. I'm not mad about it. Then came Link's Awakening. I know I've done a lot of double parts where I'll look at one game and then look at another, but I kind of enjoy those. Like, in a way, it's like examining how the game's evolved over time. This is why I loved it so much when I do like a double play. Like Resident Evil 2, which we'll get into a little later, Zelda, Dreamman, seeing the differences and seeing what's different just kind of makes you go ooh and have a little bit of nostalgia. I'm gonna skip over the April Fool's prank that didn't happen because that has to do with announcements at the end of the update log. So then we continue working on Zelda, got through it, had a couple of let's look at that I do want to go back to one day. And some of them do have qualified. I'm really gonna have to redo the format for that, but I just don't know what to do because views used to be averaging around 60. Since this new freaking studio, they've been hovering around 13. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. And then you get into the vlog, which is a 74, because I went off a little bit on Jabberwock Island too for Animal Crossing. Then came Mega Man X4. I was really mad when I got that strike. All because Vegas broke. I decided not to export the video correctly. So since then it's been a two process of looking at the episode because this used to happen a lot on the old computer. That was the only time it did so far in a new one. It just made me upset. 7 years, then we get our first actual thing. But we kept going. We soon hit Ultra Despair Girls, and we hit it hard. This is another game that I had to put off for a while because the old computer couldn't handle it. I don't have a PS TV and I couldn't play it, so we're open for 4 now. We can, well not 4, but open for Danganronpa V3. I'm working on that one. I can't do that one blind because I'm warned that it's something. But that was a lot of fun. Something I do want to bring up is that game does have a little bit of sentimental value to me for a reason that I can't explain, but it's special in the back of my mind, even though it's not the best one. Then came Buried in Time. Ooh, that was a lot of fun. I actually had to learn the game from scratch because I didn't own Buried in Time when I was a kid. Luckily, when you find out the routing and you write it down, it's a lot easier than you think. Then came the other hold-up game for a little bit. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Boy, that was fun. I do enjoy that game even though it's not the best RPG and a lot of people don't like it, but at the same time, it's good. I love it. It's got that music and it scratches an itch. Like, you know, the game might not be the best in the world, but it just has that niche little place in your heart that when it tings it, it just feels good. And I love it. It's fun. Sorry, having a little bit of a moment. Also during this time though, I did lose the computer during these. And I had to have it sent back, which kinda hurt. Buried in Time getting its bonus video up a little bit. Trust me, I was not happy on that. I still thought I beat Buried in Time on my birthday though. That was fun. That was fun, realizing that. And then we started to move into One Bit Heart, which we're still working on, slowly. Am I mad? No. I mean, we're a little behind where we should have, but at the same time, we're not too bad. Then came Spooky Month 2020, which we're going to be going way over time for because these runs are long. Biohazard 2, well, Biohazard / Resident Evil 2. At least I was half baked when I got it. When I got to it. I kind of wanted to skip it and wait for next year, but at the same time, I was being begged to play it. And boy, did I go for it hard. And now we're actually doing a remake, which I was worried that this wasn't going to run, I'll be honest. I was really worried. There's that, it's not going to run, it's not going to run, it's not going to run. But it did. Need a little bit of adjustment, but it is up. And at this point, Leon A Part 1 for the remake is still processing abandoned. You need to fix their stuff, really. But that was our look back at the year. Now for what's coming up. Have you guys noticed that the background has been all iPad games? That lady got an upgraded iPad. I got an upgrade. I can play this stuff now. I can play it decently. Which means RPG Golf that came out on it that I wanted to do, I can do either on iPad or on PC. It's not going to lag. As you can see, I do have a few other things. Like Love Live I can probably do, because also they're doing a thing every month where you do a competition, where you can make a video based on a theme. It's not, I almost say competition, it's not competition, it's just a fun thing. There's no prizes, no winners, no losers, they just show a video. So you might be seeing some themed videos as an extra bonus every once in a while. If I have a little bit of fun or something happens, I might show it off in the game, in there. I mean, mostly gonna be bonus videos unless there's something you really want to see. Or something interesting really comes out. That's been the big upgrade. As for other things, we're going to keep going where we're going. We're not giving up. I am trying to get a better headset than the one I had because this one, I'll be honest, different company than I usually get, and you can tell the difference. In fact, one bit harder, I have to use a pair of earbuds to hear the music, otherwise the headphone picks up on it. And before you say, just get a boom mic or a standing mic, I really can't. Because I tend to move around a lot. And any experience I've had with one of those mics, I tend to mute myself with them. You won't hear anything if I turn my head the right way. And plus the area I'm in really isn't equipped for anything other than something close to my face. I don't have a full-out desk I can just, plop down and hope. So yeah, that's why it's probably for better. And we got stuff to help me improve later on. We just need to get there. So yeah, next, I am looking at games for the future. I do have Millennium 4 slated. Mega Man might not happen this year. Will happen this year. Resident Evil 3 slated for hopefully this year. Hopefully things go well and we don't lose it. It's going to be a short run in RE2, that's for sure. I hope. At least Resident Evil 3 remake will be a lot shorter than the original. The original has a few messes in there. I also want to get going on Flowers. I gotta get going on that one and get to the, just 4 games. 3 of them are out. Waiting on the 4th one now. So I gotta jam on it. I know that lady's working on another Nancy Drew game, so. And we also got one more game in the Journeyman Project franchise to hit. Those are the big ones I'm looking at right now. There might be others along the way, stuff I missed, stuff I didn't go over. But that's what this year's looking up to be. Hopefully we can keep going, hopefully things stay right, hopefully things get better. So, I'm getting this episode here, and I hope you had fun this year. I'll see you definitely this year for a lot more fun. See you then.